I want to bring in Bruce Fenton. He's a GOP senatorial candidate in New Hampshire. Bruce funded his campaign with his own Bitcoin. So, Bruce, why are you calling crypto PACs, that is, political action committees, why are you calling them a scam?
Well, not all of them are a scam, but I'm new to this political process, and I've certainly expected it to be bad, but I noticed that it's even worse than I thought. There's a lot of scams. There's a lot of scams is a harsh word. A lot of things are just badly aligned incentives, and it's sort of worse than I think a lot of people realize. The bigger problem is that there's just too much money in these races and not enough ideas.
Okay, the governor of your state, John Sununu, he says the administration should fire Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen. Watch this, please, Bruce. Roll tape.
What do you think the Biden administration needs to do about it, if anything?
Well, there's a couple of things. Look, first, I would fire the Treasury Secretary. I think she's completely misled America because she didn't want to kind of own the bad news. But that's part of public service. You got to own the good with the bad. You got to ease folks into it and present a glide path. But the more this administration keeps telling people that a recession isn't inevitable, of course it is.
All right, Bruce, you agree with the governor? Fire Janet Yellen?
Yeah, firing Janet Yellen would be a great start. I'd also like to end the Fed and fire Fauci and fire several dozen other people in the administration. So, sure, Yellen would be a great start.
You sound like a Trump guy.
I don't like labels. I'm more of a Ron Paul guy. I'm a freedom libertarian, constitutionalist outsider, basically.
Do you think the country is headed in the right direction?
No, not right now, no. That's the reason I decided to run, because we've been on a bad, direction for the last 20 years or so, but especially these last couple of years. This sort of medical tyranny, vax passes, mandated injections, these kind of things have absolutely no place in a free society. And every single one of us must fight this. So that's why I decided to run. We're not going in the right direction, but we can reverse it and we can go in the right direction. There's a lot of exciting potential.
Okay, you, sir, are a libertarian, if I'm not mistaken. And I think that's at the heart of your appeal here. Bruce, thanks very much for being with us. We appreciate any and all perspectives, and you've got a good one. Thanks a lot, sir.
Subscribe to the Fox News YouTube channel to catch our nightly opens, stories that are changing the world and changing your life. From Tucker Carlson tonight.